All right, back racing, and it is Sam Gray and Mike Allen for their top 9 run, which is now finished. No, just about to give them a bit of a build-up, and, well, they decided they're going to be very quick off the line and just make it back to the trailer fairly cautiously. So we've got our officials up here, being official. The officialdom is working strategically over the shoulders to see that the computer system has done the right thing. So we'll get you guys to have a bit of a yak down there. You can arm wrestle it out down there. Not too sure what the go is, but what I do know is that we are going Bevan Schuler racing now. This is the top 9. We are looking for the fastest 6 to progress into the final. Sam Gray will obviously not progress any further, so it is down to 8. Must squeeze into 6. Grant Gibson doing the navigational duties here for Bevan Schuler. Will it be hard on Schuler concreting, or will it be a non-hardening concrete? We want to get the Viagra eye drops and have a good hard look at ourselves, says Bevan Schuler and Grant Gibson, got the bloody name confused. The end of the day, we got plenty more racing though. Don't worry about that. Bevan Schuler loves this time of the day. Wringing the neck out of this Group B vessel. He will be setting the time to beat for the rest of them at a 53.796, 53.796 for Bevan Schuler and Grant Gibson. Hey, for those waiting to see what Bevan Muir was going to do in the unlimited category for the last round, I can tell you that I had a look in the back of that Ting Tools machine in the unlimited category, and well, I'm not a mechanic. I do notice that a hull full of oil is probably not the outcome that those guys are looking for. So we're now going back to the track, and it is the Eagle Hull Dilemma racing with Sam Tweedy and Darcy Redstone. The time that they need to beat will be a 53.7. So if they want to feature in the top 6, we go from 8 into the 6. Obviously, we got the DNF of Sam Gray. So the boys out of the Dilemma Racing crew, Sam Tweedy, the Eagle Hull, Darcy Redstone, the Navigator, the Split at a 31.219, and blew it out. They have drowned themselves around the hairpin, and that will have cost them plenty of time. Now it is a game of catch-up. They don't want to leave it on the trailer. Really going to have to push very hard from now on. Will it be enough? I would think not. However, attrition plays a big part. And Sam Tweedy with 60.521. That is not good. Blew it at the hairpin. Kelly Manell next, Cherie Patterson. So it's Bevan Schuler sitting on the bubble, whichever way you look at it. So Kelly Manell, Cherie Patterson need to beat a 53.796. The Girl Talk machine getting the okay to move forward. So Kelly Manell, Cherie Patterson, been tickling away at it all day, finding themselves well down the field. This big, wide, long track here at Meremere, not particularly suited to the Group B boats. This is a high-speed track. These girls prefer the shorter tracks. with the tighter style rotation. The split is a 29, so that's their fastest split of the day, and they split 2 seconds quicker, or 1.5 quicker than Sam. So this is a good run for the girls so far from Girl Talk. Kelly Manel really just squeezing it. Across the line there with a 53.755 to the top of the table by 0.4 for 1 of a second in front of Bevan Schuler. So Kelly Manel will progress into the top 6. So Chris Rasmussen now in the professionals. Making his way to the start now. Holly Sutherland doing the navigational duties. Well, I'll tell you, this track hasn't thrown up too many obstacles. Only seen 1 or 2 come out of the water throughout the course of today's proceedings thus far. Will it be the commentator's curse for the ambulance chasers? We would hope so. But for those who just love the thrill and excitement of jet sprint racing, this is a good day. Chris Rasmussen, Holly Sutherland out of New Plymouth. The split was a 29. So that puts him in a good position. In fact, 0.1 quicker than the time that Kelly Manel and Cherie Patterson posted. So Chris Rasmussen just needs to keep the momentum, remembering that momentum is the fat man's friend, across the line with a 54.633. So Chris Rasmussen, he's now on the bubble, lost it at the latter part of that lap. So it is Kelly Manel, Bevan Schuler, Chris Rasmussen, Sam Tweedy and Sam Gray. Really, Sam Gray definitely out. Sam Tweedy will be lucky to move through. So Chris Rasmussen is on the bubble at the moment as we see Buttercup getting out there. Daniel Buttercup Reid, Jasmine Webster, Sign Right, Egmont Industrial Supplies. Third time lucky's the name of the boat. Daniel Reid, the logistics officer from Waitra. Just can't get this boat sorted out. Brand new package this season. Just keeping an eye on how Buttercup's going here. He had a bit of a brain fade in the earlier qualifying rounds. Not so at the moment for the man they call Buttercup. Into the top part of the course. Very nicely done into the split with a 29.822. So he's in amongst the mix as well. 0.01 slower than the time that Kelly Manel posted on that split. Chris Rasmussen was around there and lost it in the latter part of the lap. The engine going off. Oh, Buttercup just opens that up. The first time we've seen that today, I thought he was getting up underneath the control tower. Buttercup there with a 54.521 and into P3. So Chris Rasmussen still on the bubble. Wow, as he came through for that final right-hander going into the speed bowl for the final time, really opened that up a hell of a lot, oversteered it. I thought it was a little bit late. We were going to end up in all sorts of troubles, but he got away with it. The Beaver reliever, the man who'd been leading the charge in the Group B category all day until the final qualifying run. He's on the trailer at the moment. The fire's in the belly of the Beaver reliever. Jay Ainham doing the navigational duties as Kate Hoogerbride wanders her way up into commentary. Geez, we have a lot of drivers up here in commentary at the moment. We might throw them all out, get out. Go on, off you go, all of you. Go on, see ya. All right, so it is Carl Beaver. The time that he wants to beat to progress is the time that Chris Rasmussen posted for 54.633. And the way that Carl Beaver has been going about his business today, you would have to suggest that all going well, he will make the grade. But time will tell. Joe Amon doing the navigational duties in this jet speed hull for KB Engineering Limited. Into that transitional section of the track, aim for the Mouthfresh flag, swing it around to the left, tighten up the radius, make a shot for the timing loop with a 28.445. So that'll make him the fastest split so far in this top 9 Group B sudden death eliminations. We've seen it plenty of times before. You can be fast at this part of the track and then just have a fade out. But Carl Beaver looking on track to post a good time. Carl Beaver there with a 51.636 to the top of the table. 51.636, some 2.1 seconds quicker than Kelly Manel. That is huge gap when you're talking about Group B racing, as Hayden Willie Wilson and Greeky in the White Noise Machine make their way to the start line. So Hayden Wilson, White Noise, the project manager from Wonga, Vegas. Greeky doing the navigational duties. He's the bearded burbler. Not too sure of any other information. So Hayden Wilson, the split, the best split was a 28.445 by Carl Beaver. Hayden Wilson, will he be able to do that? Into the hairpin, the split was at 28.948. So he was down on the time that Carl Beaver set, and he made that hairpin look a little bit ugly. So the White Noise Machine with Hayden Wilson all very tight into the tyres around the speed bowl on the exit of that right-hander. Got out of it and through the line with a 53.293 into P2. So he will progress. It is still in the top 6, Chris Rasmussen on the bubble with a 54.633. So we're waiting for Tim and Debbie Edhouse. That's the time that they need to beat. And then we will not see any further part in the day of Chris Rasmussen. So Tim and Debbie Edhouse qualifying fastest. Last run for them in this top 9. The wind still that constant howling. Cooling things down but making it difficult for on-track conditions. And away they go. Tim and Debbie Edhouse, traditionally very, very smooth indeed. You generally don't see these guys put a foot wrong too often, but it was great to see them posting the fastest time coming in to this sudden death elimination top 9. Boat 06 from Ofonga, the pair. So Liquid Addiction, Tim and Debbie Edhouse, the split was a 28.665. So that's in and around the time that Carl Beaver set, 0.22 slower in fact. So will they be able to make the runs on the board in this last charge for home? It won't matter. The time that they need to beat was a 54. Providing they're under that, they will progress. And that looks a pretty safe bet with a 52.190. So Tim Edhouse into P2. This is how it's going to look. Slowest to fastest, progressing into the top 6 for the Group B. It'll be Daniel Reid, Bevan Schuler, Kelly Manel, Hayden Wilson, Tim Edhouse and Carl Beaver. We will reset the clocks and get set to go top 9 racing in the Group A.